Yo, what is going on, boys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. For this, we're going to be bringing you one of the coolest teams in the game that you can actually build. This team is a double Nekomamushi team with Ikaros, Fukaboshi, Mr. Zero, as well as the new Kanjuro. Now, this team is really, really cool. One of the things that makes this team really nice is that the first thing that you have is two unique orb manipulators. And Nekomamushi is one of the best characters in the game for Legends, because not just because of his 3.79 multiplier, because he's one of the few characters in the game that gives beneficial changes orbs to make them more beneficial. So let's say a boss gives you all quick orbs, all strength orbs, all dex orbs, whatever, or just gives you random orbs and not any meat or TNT. Then you have guaranteed orbs and you're set. It's a really, really good thing here. Nekomamushi will make 5 of the 7 orbs matching. And the other thing that's really nice is if you bring an Aokiji bike, the Aokiji bike decreases the amount of time that you'll actually see the meat orbs in a run. The team is really, really strong because of that, because meat orbs actually do not increase the amount of HP you get. You can see it actually greatly reduces the appearance of recovery orbs. And we do this all the time. This is really great. So, Nekomamushi already really strong because of that. So that means you're basically at 5 out of 6, if not better, because of increased slot rate, to get matching orbs when you're on a boss. The next character we're using for this is going to be the new Kanjuro, who reduces Binding Despair by 5 turns and also locks the chain multiplier at 2.75, which is really strong as well. The 2.75 chain lock is definitely the highest chain lock in the game and is a really, really good thing. Now, Bandai's taken this to a whole new level and making strikers blow up out of nowhere. They were the bottom tier class for a long, long time, and all of a sudden, boom, they're super strong. The next character they brought out was Fukaboshi. Now, Fukaboshi is a really good character. He's just like Brook. There is very few differences between him and Brook. He's a 1-turn delayer and a 1.75 booster for 2 different classes. He boosts his striker and powerhouse characters. So you see Fukaboshi a lot on powerhouse teams, but on striker teams, there's definitely going to see more play from here. He also has a sailor ability that increases stats overall in your team, which is really good. So he's on a 10-turn cooldown, very, very strong for that as well. The next character on the team is Ikaros. Now, because our team is now delayed by 1 turn, we can now use the Ikaros conditional, which makes it so that he will amplify the orb effect for powerhouse characters, and he'll also boost attack against delayed enemies by 1.5, which is really strong as well. So the next character on the team right here is going to be Mr. Zero. Now, Mr. Zero is another striker-driven character here, and he will actually increase the amount of damage that strikers do by 1.5 and their orb boost by 1.5. So he's a one special booster for your entire team that's a striker. So that's really, really strong. His special also makes it so if you get into a boss room where your specials get rewound, he actually can just rewind them forward. So that's really great as well. And his special also reduces the cooldown of striker characters. So that if everybody gets rewound by 1 turn, he gives you that character that you need to bring your specials forward by 1 turn to actually use him. So that's really good as well. So the team together, it comes out to be this crazy team here, and it's actually really, really strong. Now, every character but 2 of the characters on the team are powerhouse. Now, you don't typically want to use Ikaros as a striker or booster because, you know, not that great. But if you're doing it as a powerhouse or booster, it's fine. So, your orbs are almost guaranteed with Nekomamushi, and if you're in a Colosseum, most of the time you got to do 2 major turns of burst. So on the first turn of burst, you're going to pop your Mr. Zero, and you can already see with just the Nekomamushi special and the Mr. Zero special, you're already at almost 5 million damage against one type, 3.5 million on Psi and Quick, as well as really a little bit lower on Dex and Strength. Now, most times you're going to get about 2 to 3 million on that second boss, so this is perfect for that. If you get a lot of ads for that, you may want to reconsider what you're going to be using, but you also have 20 times damage to all characters here, as well as a 60 times damage to 1 character here. So you can maybe wipe out 2 of the characters on the screen, maybe 1, depending on how it's going to go. So from there, when you go into the final room, you're basically able to then pop the second Nekomamushi special in a Colosseum, getting you all orbs again. And from there, you're able to pop your Kanjuro special, which will lock lock your chain at 2.75. Your Ikaros special, which is going to give you an orb boost for your powerhouse characters right away. And as well as, once you pop your Fukaboshi special, boom! Your damage goes through the roof with that delay plus everything else. So your damage goes up to 7 million on the weakest types. That's 7 million for strength, 7 million for dex, 8 million on quick and psi, and finally 13.3 million on int. So this will wipe out almost every single Colosseum in the game right away. There's a few Colosseum characters that can't be this, but for the most part, it's a really, really strong character. Now, if your team gets despaired or bound on the last turn, Conjuro also wipes that away, so you don't even have to deal with it. So it's an amazing team for that. It's a really, really strong character, and if you're going to be using a team like this, I definitely recommend it. So this is another recommend team from Sekapoko. So thank you so much for watching. This team also has 42,500 HP, which is huge on the HP level, and is a really, really strong team. So I hope you enjoy the video. If you do like the video, please hit the like and subscribe button down below, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.